Hi kids, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sunshine and I'm a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Makari. And today I'm going to bring to you a what sold profit picks video from March 1st to March 7th. I had some surprising sales and more than one sale on Makari. So I think we're going to start off with eBay, and the first item to sell was this Indian motorcycles cap that I picked up for $2 at a little thrift store a few months ago. And what's funny is it sold on Makari, the guy returned it, I get it back, and it sells again on eBay. So I actually paid $3 for it, and it ended up selling on best offer for $19.75. So the next item to sell, I picked up at a really small, like homeless thrift store. So I paid $3 for it a couple months ago. Well, actually, no, last month. And it was this Victoria's Secret size 36D demi bra, sexy push-up underwire, and it appeared to be never worn. So I listed it for $20 and it ended up selling on best offer for $15. And keeping with the bra theme, the next item to sell was this Levi Active, which is a Lane Bryant active line. And I paid $4 for it at a small thrift store. And I had it listed for probably $30 and it ended up selling on best offer for $25. Next item to sell I've had forever, so I probably paid up for it. It was this Juicy Couture black leather shoulder tote bag, and it actually sold for my full asking price of $59.77. It was originally $248, and it was really big, really nice. So hopefully she likes her bag. And the next item to sell, I picked up, and if you guys watch my haul videos, I didn't know what the O stood for on these shirts. And when I bought it though, I knew because I looked on the fabric tag what it was. So for some reason, old age or whatever, I forgot when I was showing it in the haul. Anyway, they weren't worth a lot of money, and the white one had a few stains on it. So they were two of these Oakley Wedge polos. You know, you can use them for golf or tennis or active wear, and they weren't worth anything according to the comps. So I paid $2 total for them, and I went ahead and sent them out to auction for 77 cents, and they ended up selling for $4.02. So I made about $1 on that, which is fine. Next item I picked up doing retail arbitrage, which I really don't do anymore. But I thought it was so great that I found Joie. And I paid $11 for this, and I think I originally had it listed for $35, and it just sat and sat and sat. So I lowered the price to $19.90. Well, actually, no. I think I lowered the price to $25 and sent out an offer for $19.99, and someone accepted. Next item I did some reverse psychology on. So I picked up this Chico's silk kimono jacket. It had the embroidery on it, the mandarin collar, lightweight, beautiful purple. And I paid $6 for it at a thrift store. I had it probably originally listed for $35. Then I had it as low as $20 and got no offers and no interest. So what I did was I reworded it and listed it for $30. And someone sent me an offer of $27.50 within 48 hours of me relisting it. So yeah, sometimes raising the price on these items and rewording them works. In this case, it did. So the next item to sell was the Soft Surroundings size large tunic top. And it had a crochet overlay. It was lined. It was really beautiful. It had the tie neck with the beads on the end. And I paid $4 for it at a small thrift store. And I think I had it listed for $20 because I couldn't take really good pictures of it because it was beige. And so when someone sent me an offer of $10 within 3 days of listing, yes, I accepted that. So I'm going to try to be more selective in picking up those colors because I can't get good photographs on them, even when I put them on the mannequin. Okay, next item to sell, I paid $2.50 for at Goodwill. And they were these Levi's size 10 jean shorts. They were Bermuda. They had embroidered pockets in really good condition. And they got a lot of interest, surprisingly. So I think I had them listed for $20. And someone sent me an offer of $18, which I gladly accepted. Next item, I couldn't find out anything on because all of the lettering was rubbed off, size and all. So it was these Merrell Trail Glove, men's size 13, and I had to put a question mark because, like I said, all of the measure or all of the size and everything was rubbed off on the interior. So they were running barefoot to vapor, and they had Vibram soles. So I measured them out, put it in the listing, and I want to say I had them listed for $30, and someone sent me an offer of $24, which I gladly accepted, considering I couldn't read anything on the inside of them. So next item was mine. It was this chap size large t-shirt, tie-dye, and it was really lightweight. I think I had it listed for $15 just because it was tie-dye. And so when somebody sent me an offer of $7.50, I gladly accepted it. Next item to sell, I picked up at a small thrift store, paid $2 for it, just because it was a bucket hat. Some people just love bucket hats, so don't pass them by when you're thrifting. It was a Hennessy Privilege Cognac Distillery bucket hat in a size large, extra large, and I had it listed for $20 on all three platforms, and someone sent me an offer of $16.77, which I gladly accepted. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't even know if I told you I'm starting on eBay. That's what I usually do, is start on eBay. So for those of you that are new, I start on eBay. Okay, so the next item to sell was this JMD size medium crinkle gauze like broomstick dress, and it was a maxi. It had beautiful embroidery all over it. It was exotic looking. And the thing is, I think it was tagged an XXL. In fact, I know it was. And it measured out to fit a medium. So I listed it as a medium, and I disclosed that in the listing. And I even messaged the buyer once she purchased it to make sure she knew that, because I don't want any more people that can't read and don't look at pictures. So she knew, and I had it listed for $30, and she sent me an offer of $23, which I gladly accepted. Next item I've had around for a while, don't even know where I got it at, but come to find out it's some designer. I still don't know exactly who she is, but it's an Adrienne Vidini eyeglasses case, clamshell. It was black, it was lined, and I think I had it listed for probably at one time $15 and kept lowering it. So when somebody sent me an offer of $4.99, hallelujah, you can have it. Okay, next item to sell. I paid $3 for at a small thrift store, and it was these Coach size 10 driving moccasin loafers. They were suede. They were like a cream color in really good condition. The soles had a little staining, but that's to be expected. And I think I had them listed at $30 and kept getting lowball offers. But finally, I was ready to move these out. So when somebody sent me an offer of $25, I thought that was pretty reasonable, and I accepted. Next item to sell, I got for free at a yard sale a few months ago. I got a whole bunch of cards for free, and I knew nothing about these, but they were Russian playing cards, Soviet Union, old Slavonic, quartz, patriotic, and they were vintage. So I had them listed for a long time. And somebody messaged me because I had them listed as 1982 because, you know, I don't read Russian. And I took that off the box. Well, somebody was nice enough to message me and explain to me that they were from 1990 and told me where to find that date. How amazing are some people in the reseller community? That was just lovely. So anyway, once I knew that, I relisted it as 1990. And they ended up selling for $24.77. And I got those for free. Did I mention that? Okay, next item to sell was kind of a bummer. So they were these SAS San Antonio shoes, leather, men's, in a size 9.5. They're for orthopedic and diabetic feet, and they had tripod. And I had them listed for $34.77, and that's what somebody purchased them for. But he opened a case, well, no, he didn't open an NID case, which is why we were able to resolve this. And he was honest and explained to me that they don't fit him. And I don't want somebody keeping an item that doesn't fit him. You know, even though I measured it out and everything, he can compare the size with his size, and he's worn them all his life, he said, and they just don't fit. So because he didn't open an NID case, he opened an actual honest case saying they didn't fit him. I accepted the return. So I expect to get those back soon, and hopefully they'll sell on another platform. Okay, next item I picked up not too long ago. Oh yeah, I did. I picked it up in January at Goodwill, and I paid $3.50 for it. And I usually don't pick up overalls because I had such a time selling the one pair I did pick up. But these were just so adorable. I could not leave them there. And they were these Gap size XXL. They had railroad stripes on them, but what was amazing was they had embroidery. Floral embroidery all over them. Just beautiful and unique and in a good size. So I listed these according to comps at $40, and somebody within a week sent me an offer of $35, which I gladly accepted. So it just goes to show you got to pick up the right overalls, I guess. Okay, next item to pick up, I picked up at my honey hole, so it was actually free. It came with a kimono, but the shoes were smaller, so I listed them separately, and they had some damage. So they were these vintage Vanity Fair, like silky, satiny, like boudoir shoes, you know, that women used to wear. And they also had some loose strings, loose stitching. They were in a size small, so I think I had these listed for probably $15, and someone sent me an offer of $9.50, which I gladly accepted. Next item I picked up because I thought it was vintage, and then I got it home and discovered it wasn't. But what's funny is there are resellers on eBay that have this listed as vintage when it clearly shows you on the tag that it's not. So this was a Mead Trapper Keeper, 3-ring binder, had the portable handle, it was padded, and it had some damage on the outside, so it had some dents and stuff in it. But I only paid $3 for it at a small thrift store, and like I said, I purchased it because I thought it was vintage, got it home and found out it wasn't. So I think I had it listed along with the accurate comps that weren't putting vintage in the title. So I probably had it listed at $15, and someone sent me an offer of $10, and I looked to see where they were located because this thing was huge. It was really wide. If I should have taken a picture of the boxes I had to Frankenbox to fit it, and you guys would have laughed. Anyway, I saw that it was going in the same district like as me through the post office, so I knew it wouldn't be a lot to ship, even though it weighed a ton and it was an odd size. So I went ahead and accepted a $10 offer, and it's off to its new home. Okay, then I sold some makeup. Then I sold these were mine, so these are a new approach, A&A, denim shorts, jean shorts, Bermuda, light wash, and they had some stretch to them. I had them listed for $14.77, and that's what they sold for. And the next item, need a drink. I sold a lot of items this first week. I'm going to have to start doing these weekly, I guess. So the next item was also mine. And I listed a lot of my tankinis because we didn't get a swim last year, and we're not going to get a swim this year. So it was the Sky Emerson size 16 tankini swim top. It was striped tie-dye, had the cross back, and I think I had it listed for $30, and someone sent me an offer of $23, which I gladly accepted. The next item was my best sale of this week, and I picked this up for $1 last month at a small thrift store. I knew it was something special, and I didn't even open it. I just knew it was something special, and for $1, I was going to bring it home. Then I get home and find out it was vintage, made in West Germany. Everything was in there. It was in pretty good condition. And so I listed it along with the comps at $100 and got a ton of attention right away. So somebody messaged me on Makari and was telling me something about a horsey face or something. I know nothing about chess. And I let him know that. And he offered me $50. And I told him, I go, you know, I don't know anything about chess, but I don't need to know anything about it to know what it's worth. So I declined his offer, and he was kind of snarky, so I didn't really want to deal with him anyway. Thank God it sold on eBay. So I had it listed for $100, and somebody sent me an offer of $80, I think. So we negotiated it out, and he ended up buying it for $90, and he loves it. And what's even better is the guy on Mercari messaged me again and asked me if it's still available. And I got to tell him, nope, it's sold, sorry. So yeah, turning $1 into 90, fantastic, especially for something I know nothing about. So you guys don't need to know anything about anything. You can come home and do research on it. Okay, next item I paid $3.50 for at Goodwill. And this was from December. So it was these DG2 Diane Gilman size 12 jeans, dark wash, high rise stretch. And I think I had these listed probably for $20, and I need to move out some jean inventory. So when somebody sent me an offer of $12.50, I gladly accepted it. Okay, next item to sell, I knew nothing about either. So I picked this up for $2 in January at a small thrift store. And it was this Jane's World War II Famous Fighters Combat Simulation PC game. So I listed it for $19.77, and that's what it sold for. And like I said, I know nothing about that, but it just sounded intriguing to me, and it had everything in it. So then I sold some personal care. That was my mailman, if you heard him, coming to pick up 2 big tubs of stuff I sold over the weekend. That'll be in next week's video. So the next item to sell, I paid $3 for at Goodwill, and I bought it for myself, but got it home and it didn't fit right. And it was this Sonoma size large embroidered peasant peplum gauzy split V-neck lightweight tank top. That's a mouthful. So I think I had it listed for $15, and someone sent me an offer of $11.50, which I gladly accepted because I knew I couldn't wear it. Next item was also mine. So I paid $7 for this at a small thrift store in January because I was going to wear them this year. Even though they weren't my size, they kind of fit good, and they were so comfortable. So they were new with tags, Earth Spirit size 9.5, padded Tote sandals. They had the braided leather and the embellishments on the top. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm telling you, they are so comfortable. And these are sold, or were sold at Walmart, but Walmart doesn't sell them anymore. And I don't know why, because they're the most comfortable sandals I've ever worn. They're more comfortable than Mini Tonka. So I knew that they weren't being made. So I listed them high. And plus, like I said, I was going to wear them. So I listed them high. I listed them at $29.77, and boom, within a week, that's what they sold for. So yeah, I'll be on the lookout for more of these. Next item I picked up months ago, paid $1. It was on Dollar Day, so I'm only into it for $1. But I came home and ran comps, and the comps were around $35, so that's what I priced it at. And I had a lot of lowball offers, which I declined, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have accepted them back then, because I had to gradually keep lowering these, and when I lowered them to $19.77, that's what they finally sold for. And I'm pretty sure I probably got a $25 offer back when I first listed them. So yeah, live and learn. Okay, now we're going to move on to Poshmark. And I had some, I can't believe Poshmark and Makari were popping off this first week. When do you guys see all these? So the first item I sold was these Free People sun-painted butterfly frayed shorts in a size 28. And I was so excited to find these at a thrift store a few months ago. So I paid $4 for them and got them home and listed them for $30 because I had high hopes. Yeah. And I had a lot of interest on them, but someone sent me an offer of 23 and I was trying to, move things along that day. So I went ahead and accepted them. So I turned $4 into 23 on Poshmark, and I sold a Free People item, which is rare for me. Okay, next item, more bras. I want to say, I better make sure before I go on to this. Yeah. Okay, so I picked this up at $4 at a small thrift store last month. Last month. And I listed it for $35. It was this Torrid Lace Push-Up Lotus Plunge Bra in a size 38H. And it was new with tags. So I had it listed for $35 and I sent someone an offer for $30 with discounted shipping, which I think is $2.32. And they went ahead and purchased it. I'm telling you, those Torrid bras are like selling, bras in general for me are selling like crazy. Okay, and the next item to sell I paid $1 for on Dollar Days also. So they were these Levi's 505 straight leg waterless stretch jeans in a size 10. Someone actually messaged me on Poshmark asking me what waterless was. Luckily, I rolled my eyes and finished up what I was doing, and she eventually replied to her own question going, "Oh, I Googled it." And I'm thinking, yeah, Google's your best friend. So anyway, she sent me an offer of $18, which I gladly accepted. Next item I've had forever and purchased it, probably paid full, no. I want to say I probably paid around $25, which is high for me. But it was actually a new Coach tweed, mini tweed Oxford tote. The problem with it was, I knew this when I, purchased it, the top zipper was broke. But if, there's people out there like me that never use the top zipper anyway, I want easy access to my wallet when I'm ready to pay for something. So anyway, I had it listed, I want to say for $60 and sent out an offer to watchers for $52 with discounted shipping, and someone accepted. Next item I've had forever, well, not forever, but a few months. Picked it up at my honey hole, so I probably paid $7 for them. And I think I originally had these listed along with comps for $65, but wasn't getting a lot of interest, so I gradually lowered the price. And they were these Dingo Olivia harness conchos, leather boots in a size 8. Beautiful condition. Love the harness details, all the conchos. And they were embossed. They were kind of the slouchy boot. So when someone sent me an offer of $50, I gladly accepted it. Next item was more retail arbitrage. I'm telling you, I'm not doing this anymore. So I've had this for probably 5 months. So it was a Pink Floyd, new with tags, tie-dye Dark Side of the Moon, cropped hoodie in a size extra large. Had it listed for $35. I think I still had it listed for $35 when someone sent me an offer of $25. And I'm telling you, that thing took up a lot of space. So yes, I accepted that, and hallelujah, it's out the door. Next item, same thing. So I picked this up at the only church thrift store I got to go to a few months ago. And all of their boots were $2. So I picked up these thinking they were so cute. They were purple, even though they were kids. So I get home, I run comps. They go for 15 to 20. Columbia Powder Bug plus 2 snow boots, girls size 4, got no interest anywhere. Couldn't give them away. So when somebody offered me $10 on Poshmark, I gladly accepted that. Hallelujah, they're out the door. Next item, I was trying to keep for myself, so I listed it high. Paid $7 for this at my honey hole a couple months ago. And it was a Greater Good hoodie, tie-dye, patchwork, slashed, had the embroidered sunshine on the front. Don't you think I should have kept that? I was trying. So I listed it for $35 and someone bought it on Poshmark for $35. So now we're going to move on to Makari, and you guys know Makari's a pain about figuring out what's sold and all that good stuff. So I'm going to try to remember what I didn't already say in my last Profit Picks video. If I repeat myself, I'm sorry. It's just Makari's really hard to figure it out. So the first item to sell, I paid 75 cents each for at a small thrift store. And they were this lot of 4 Tupperware 16-ounce tumblers, had never been used. And they were vintage in the primary colors. And I had them listed for $50, and someone sent me an offer of $40, which I gladly accepted. So then the next item to sell, okay, I have to go back and forth. I picked up, not too long ago, paid a couple bucks for it at a small thrift store. And it was this Disney Parks hoodie sweatshirt. So cute. I didn't know what it was when I was hauling it and describing it to you guys. So I guess they were sold in the resorts, and it was kind of like loungewear, or you could use it as a cover up at the pool. And it had Mickey Mouse peeking out, and it was lightweight, kind of burnout material. And I think it was tagged a size 2X, but it would fit a 3X. So I listed this for $25 along with the comps and got a ton of interest on all 3 platforms. But nobody was sending me offers, and I wasn't sending out any offers. So when somebody sent me an offer of $20 on Makari, I gladly accepted. Okay, next item to sell on Makari was mine. I wonder if this has been accepted yet. Maybe they haven't been accepted yet. Let me see. Sorry, you guys, bear with me. I'm thinking maybe they're not accepted yet, and that's why it's not showing. Let's look under in progress and see. Yep, here they are. It's so weird. Okay, so I picked these up and paid. I could not believe this little thrift store only marked these at $4.99. So I picked these up about a month ago, and they are these Nike Free 5.0 Fit 4 running sneakers in a size 10. Picked them up because I loved the colors on them, and I thought I might wear them, but they were kind of lightweight for me. So I went ahead and listed them for $35, and somebody on Makari sent me an offer of $32, which I gladly accepted. And the next item I paid $1 for at my honey hole last month. I've never found Spanx in the wild, so to find it in excellent condition for $1 was amazing. So I listed these along with the comps, got a ton of attention, a lot of lowball offers, a lot of messages. And they were these Spanx jeanish ankle leggings in a size small. Like I said, excellent condition. So somebody finally sent me a $45 offer on Makari, which I gladly accepted. And the next item to sell, let me make sure I got all these. The Nike, the Disney, no, I haven't got them all. And, oh, there they are. Okay, so the next item to sell are mine. And they were these Jordan embellished bling cuffed capri jeans in a size 10 petite. You don't need to be petite to wear this stuff. I mean, maybe a shirt, but the jeans, no. So I wasn't wearing these anymore, and they had the gorgeous embellished cuffs. So I thought I need to clean out some stuff in my closet, and I think I had these listed at $25. And someone sent me an offer of $19, which I gladly accepted. And the next item to sell, I've had forever, probably back when they were being made, and they're now vintage. That should tell you something. So this is Juicy Couture Daisy TZ wristlet, poinsettia, had the flowers on it. It was the larger wristlet. So I probably paid up for this. I may have just broke even. But I had it listed for $25 on Makari, and someone sent me an offer of $20, which I gladly accepted. Hallelujah, it's out the door, and that's the last one I had. New with tags, so glad. Okay, the next item to sell on Makari was, I picked this up at my honey hole, probably paid $4 for it. It was new with tags. What's funny is it had marker on the tag, you know, on the glossy tag. And when I went to check out, she was going to cut the tag off. I'm like, no, don't cut the tag. So It was this Brighton Mermaid beach tote. They're extra large. I use one for myself when I go to the pool. Love them. So I had it listed for $50 and someone sent me an offer of $45, which is really reasonable, and I accepted it. So let me make sure that's all I sold. Yep, that's it for my what sold video. I don't even know how many sales I had because I have pages of this first week. This first week was just slamming for me. How have you guys' sales been the first week of March? Let me know in the description. So maybe this is, you know, hopefully it continues the whole month. So if you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up and think of subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.